Don't go sit, watch steam fly. Is it steam? Smoke fly from your hair, and you're just chilling, sitting, thinking good things are happening. Get that heat protectant. Be woke. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mwapembewe. She's in the house and she's here to talk to you about all things healthy hair. So welcome to Healthy Hair 101. I see you, sister. You're here thinking, you know what, I'm tired of my hair that looks like it's been to hell and back. And you know what, I got you. So please keep watching. So first things first, I just want to clarify that healthy hair is relative. We all have different hair types, and so don't expect healthy hair on your 4Z hair to look like 4A, curls popping, like things, unrealistic expectations. So manage your expectations. Please, sisters, listen. Stop comparing yourself to the sister on the right. We all have different hair types. We all have different hair volume. We all have different, our hair is just different. So you need to stop with the unrealistic expectations. So let's just dive right into it. Number one, do your research. Guys, listen, there's no short and fast rules. I think that's what they call it. There's no short and fast rules to healthy hair. You have to do your research. We all have different hair types. Look at what people who have your hair type have done before and see how that works for you. So don't go looking at some 3A girls hair care regimen and want to adopt it as a 4B hair type, because that could be a little extreme and different. You can see what has worked for her and have some ideas, but try and find at least 3 YouTubers, at least 3 people who have hair blogs who have similar hair to yours, because it helps to understand what regimens could help. So find your inspos, find your inspirations, and follow them. I will put my 3 YouTubers who I follow. Subscribe to those hair channels. Instagram has so many hair accounts. Just do your research. Be woke. Don't be slipping on that research, ladies and girls. So do your research. Number 2, moisturizing your hair constantly. Guys, moisture. I could make you a song talking about moisture, but I'll spare you. So moisturize your hair. It's really important. That's what keeps the hair growing. So listen, hair grows from the scalp. Once it comes out of your scalp, your hair is dead. It's dead. Hair is not a living thing. So you have to retain length for your hair to grow. That means you have to avoid breakage. That means you have to maintain the hair that has come out of your scalp. So that means you have to keep the strands of your hair moisturized. So you have to come up with a good moisturizing hair routine. In another video, I will talk about what I do to moisturize my hair. So you need to subscribe because you don't want to miss it. Moisturize that hair, you guys, especially the ends of your hair. They are the oldest part of your hair, so they're the ones that are more prone to leaving you because they ain't loyal. So keep that hair moisturized. Number 3, have a hair care regimen. This means have a general idea of what you intend to do with your hair, whether it's in protective styling. So figure out what you do to your hair when it's in protective styling, whether it's in low manipulation hairstyles like this. This was a twist that I did on my own hair, and I'll have it for a week or so. So figure out what you do when you're in low manipulation hairstyles. Also figure out how often you wash your hair, what you do when your hair is when you have your hair out, like no styles in, you're just styling your hair. Figure out what you do with that. Moisturizing again, figure out what products you use, how often you use it. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but listen, we already agreed healthy hair is a job, so get that time in, clock out. Guys, it's commitment. So I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you better, but it's commitment. And so have a hair care routine or regimen. That will save you a lot. I will also do a video on what I do. I got you, people. Crown your mane, got you. Okay, number 4 is protective styling and low manipulation hairstyles. Listen guys, some people go through life successfully flourishing without having to use low manipulation hairstyles or without having to use protective styling. That's fine. Kudos to you, we are so proud, that's great. But some of us need to. If you want to do protective styling, make sure you prepare your hair for protective styling. That's very important. And make sure you don't abandon it. Listen, protective styling is not an excuse for you to abandon your hair. It's a holiday, we know, because it's less work, but moisturize your hair always. Always, always, always. Regardless of what is going on in your head, always moisturize your hair. Low manipulation hairstyles, that's like twists. Low manipulation hairstyles involve twists, flat twists, mukule, cornrows, bigoti, braids with your own hair. Yeah, just styles that basically don't involve you manipulating your hair as such. Yeah, and it's also those styles that you can do where you just style it up and you can let it be for a few days without you having to manipulate it. Number 5, products. Products are really important for your healthy hair journey. I can't overemphasize them. You have to use products. I'm not saying be a product junkie. Be careful with the products you try. As I said in the beginning, make sure your research is done before you put products in your hair. Make sure it could work for you. If it doesn't, that's fine. It will not always work. Your hair will not always like certain products, but you know, just make sure you have your staples. Staples are very important. I did a video on basic hair products that I needed for a good hair journey, so please check it out. I'll put it down in the description box below. Number 6, scalp health. You guys, your hair grows from your scalp. It's not rocket science. That means you have to create an enabling environment for your hair to grow. Now, what does that mean? Your scalp needs to be clean. Scalp health is really important. Massage your scalp. It's good to stimulate growth because it gets your blood flowing. So massage your scalp. So they say, guys, I'm not a hair scientist, but I believe it. So massage your scalp. Get that hair oil in. Make sure that you are doing the most with your scalp. It is so important. If it means getting a clarifying shampoo, which is very important as well, because you need to make sure that your scalp is clarified every so often, because clarifying shampoos help you get rid of buildup on your scalp. It will just help you make sure that your scalp is clean enough for the hair to grow really well. So yes. Next, heat. Yep, heat. I had to talk about heat. Guys, listen. Some people will blow their hair out, straighten it, flat iron it. I don't know if that's the same thing. Use a curling one and they'll be okay. Their hair will flourish, it will spring up just like weeds in a garden. Everything works out fine, but not all of us are that way. I personally do not believe in heat. There are so many, whatever reason you have for straightening your hair or stretching your hair or needing to use heat, I am pretty sure there are like heatless ways of doing it. So I am more inclined to finding those heatless ways of doing it or avoiding heat. Listen, don't let them lie to you saying that they need to straighten your hair to do your hair. It depends. I know some styles do, but not all of them do. If you're woke, you'll be able to find a way of doing it. If not, if you can, just avoid the styles that need heat done on them. But I think there's always a loophole. Don't come for me. That's just my knowledge, me and my very few years of life experience. So yeah, if you can avoid heat, please go ahead, get a heat protectant. That way you'll be protecting your hair from the heat before it's blown out. Don't go sit, watch steam fly. Is it steam? Smoke fly from your hair and you're just chilling, sitting, thinking good things are happening. Get that heat protectant. Be woke. Number 8, no combing. Guys, I don't know. I personally don't comb my hair. I could go a week without combing my hair and my hair does fine. Every time I really finally comb my hair, I spritz water, make sure it's damp. If it needs a detangler, and then I finger detangle, and then I go in with the comb. So I don't know. But I'll just say avoid combing your hair, especially if it's dry, because you're breaking your hair. And unless, I don't know, yeah, I know some people like to have more neat hairstyles. I'm more chilled with my hairstyles. Like, I don't mind the shaggy-ish look, but you can pin your hair in on a puff, but you don't need to comb it. As you saw in the other video, it's not always that hair needs to be combed, guys. Be woke. The next thing, something that set your goals. Like, what are you trying to do? What's your definition of healthy hair? Is it volume? Is it length? Is it definition? Is it whatever other reason people have, idea people have of healthy hair? So figure out what you define as healthy hair and do your research again on what you need to do to get there. But again, realistic expectations. If you have 3 strands of hair in your hair, don't expect to have 1 million after you do whatever you need to do. So be realistic, and after you set your goals, make sure you set ways in which you can measure your progress. If it's length, you know those pictures where you pull your strand and see how your hair has moved? Do that. If it's volume, take pictures. If it's do your afro. A puff normally shows better, so do your high puff, take a side picture, and then a high puff again in 2 months, do a side picture. It helps you see how much your hair is growing. Take pictures. That's why we have smartphones. Take pictures so that you're aware. One of my regrets is I wasn't as consistent with my pictures. Just be woke, take those pictures, it didn't hurt anyone. My last point is get rid of that dead hair. Transitioning is fine. If you're transitioning from relaxed to natural, great, good for you. I just mean, if you're a natural sister and you've noticed that your hair at the top is like you've got 6 strands and at the bottom you've got 1 million, there's no problem with cutting off the top. Just get rid of it. It's called dead weight. So I know you want length, but I just think it will help you know where you're at. It will make you feel like your hair is much, much more healthy. It's okay to trim those dead ends. So do what you need to do, and I think you'll be okay. So these are the tips that worked for me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found them helpful, don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, and yeah, bye.